And as the World Anti-Fascist Festival takes place in La Carlota Convention Center in Venezuela, our correspondent Yunus Soner gives us more details in the following report.
The Anti-Fascist International gathered here in Caracas has convened more than 2,000 delegates from all over the world, from 5 different countries, and some of them are coming from Europe, which is an interesting space. About that, we have a guest here, Michela Aricale, who is from Italy. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm Michela Aricale. I'm a lawyer from Italy. I'm a co-president of an association called the CRED, the C-R-E-D, the Center for Research and Elaboration for Democracy. We are a group of lawyers that study institutions just to check, to fight the fascist line that penetrates our institution in Italy and also in Europe. You know what are happening now in Italy with our far-right government that are trying to change constitution. They are trying to change our constitution. I think that is the most beautiful constitution in the world, built after the Second World War, and built all against the fascist idea. Italy, the Republic of Italy, the Democratic Republic of Italy, exists, as you know, just because it's anti-fascist. If Italy embraces fascism, it will destroy itself, as we know. So we are here to make an act to find a way to fight fascism in Italy and all over the world, because also this is the focus of our international fight between two visions of a new world. A fascist world where are exploiters, no? And a democratic world, because democracy is possible only in a socialist environment. Everything else is not democracy. It's a kind of democracy, but in the crisis moment tend to turn in fascist style of government, as happened in Europe and in Italy, especially.
Can you describe me a little bit concretely what is going on in Italy regarding the neo-fascism, it's called?
Yes.
In a short way.
It's running. It's not going slow. It's something that happened very fast. And they are trying to change our constitution, to delete every democratic power, like the parliamentary power. They want to make an executive power. We have a strong, independent
Magistrate, okay.
And they want to put judge under the government. They control the press, they control the media, they are making some law against the political opponent. They are making the law against the demonstration outside. They decide to make a penalty to make the straddle block, the typical way of battle of the workers. In Italy now, it's a penalty that you can go to jail for this. Because they don't want to recognize you as an opponent or a political opponent. They want to identify you as an enemy. We call it right of the enemy, penal right of the enemy. That's against democracy, that is against every idea of equal rights. Because they say, if you are with government, you are okay. If you are against the government, you are a criminal. You are not a political opponent, but just a criminal. And they treat you in this way.
This is a general tendency in Europe, right? The turn towards right-wing authoritarian states. How far is that connected with the research of neo-imperialism or new aggressiveness?
Till the 220, till the COVID, the economical crisis of the, io dico Occidente collettivo, but of the West, the economic crisis of the West is when so far they need war to relocate power. They are trying to defend their space with the war. And in the warfare, there's no space for democracy. Because in Italy, for example, people are against the war, are against Israeli genocide, are against the NATO war in Russia, against Russia. But we have no voice on this topic. If we say this, we risk to go under the judge, because in the crisis, in the warfare, everything that goes against the government is an enemy. So if you say, I don't want a war, I want a peaceful war, I want a democracy war, they say, oh, so you are an enemy with Putin, you are an enemy with Maduro, so you are also my enemy. And they block it. They, the media shut up you. If you are weak, probably they jail you. For example, in the context of the genocide in Palestine, we have a lot of trial against activists that say stop the genocide, just to say it. Or we are the trial against militants that say, you media, national media, you are not covering right this topic because you are shadow banning the real state of the things. And they trial you because they say, no, you are with the enemy, you are racist because you are against Israel, no? This kind of thing. And till 2 years ago, it was just words, no? They call you as an enemy, they make a lot of media on you as the enemy. Now it's changing. It's changing worst, for the worst, because it's not only the propaganda against you, it's also the new law they are building to punish you for this.
So, and then you are here in the International Anti-Fascist International. How do you see it working? It has gathered already in November. Now this is another convention. How do you see it evolving? What is your expectation of this Congress?
I hope that we can build a strong net because the topic is the same. The fight for the peace, for new peaceful world, for a multipolar world is common for us, and only if we stand together against the power of West, imperial West, we can fight them, because they are less, they are few, they have economic power, they have political power in this moment, but they are few. We are the most, so we have power because we are the people.
Thank you very much. As you see, the Anti-Fascist International reaches out into Europe and into the basic foundational issues of Europe, in this case Italy, where the established democratic order is being contested by neo-fascist movements, strong neo-fascist movements, and the solidarity against these neo-fascist movements proves vital not only for Italy but globally, as our guest told us, to maintain peace and to establish a truly multipolar order.